REDI stands for Roma Economic Development Initiative and is the first ever structure that is designed to build and develop an ecosystem around the Roma entrepreneurship in Europe. What is REDI about? It is a combination of several pillars. First of it, we are talking about the REDI NGO network, which is the main pillar within the structure, and it helps in developing the ecosystem from the grassroots, meaning going to Roma communities, find the entrepreneurs, discuss with them, identify the problems, try to build around it, and to come with a strong case towards the microfinancing institutions. Then we're talking about REDI Fund, which together with the microfinancing institutions will create the right setup in addressing the financing needs of Roma entrepreneurs. And the third pillar is the business communities clubs that we want to develop in order to integrate the Roma entrepreneurs, and that will help them in addressing together and discussing and identifying within each organization the right solutions that will help in better addressing their financing and business needs. So REDI NGO will identify the Roma entrepreneurs, as mentioned, will prepare them and will guide them to develop and to strengthen their business plan, and then this will be supported, the financing need will be supported by the microfinancing institutions, which will benefit from the support of REDI Fund. If we talk about the process of setting up this fund, it was a very exciting journey, and it still is, because we are aiming to raise 5 million euro in this initial stage, which is a proof of concept. We managed to get 1 million euro as equity, as a grant from Open Society Foundation, which was from the beginning a strong believer in our efforts. On top of it, we have successfully got the approval from one investor, and we are on the last mile on attracting the second investor, which will help us in raising the necessary amount of 5 million euro. So the process of setting up this fund is not so easy when we talk about 5 million euro, which is a relatively small amount, and when we talk about using this money in quite an innovative field, in working together with the microfinancing institutions, providing them a risk-sharing agreement that will partially cover their risk, and then going and lend to Roma entrepreneurs where there is limited, or I can say even no relevant statistic with respect to their needs on one hand, but with their payment behavior on the other hand. So if we are to talk about the next steps of REDI Fund, as mentioned, by the end of 2021, we aim to have the fundraising in place, concluded and in place, and to have 5 million euro that we can lend to a microfinancing institution and work together with them to build the necessary frame for addressing the need of Roma entrepreneurs. We will provide to different microfinancing institutions, and we are talking here about very reputable institutions with experience in both social financing and lending in these geographies. We will provide them with loans, but also with risk-sharing agreement, and which means that we are partners with them in the lending that they are providing to Roma entrepreneurs. The Roma entrepreneurs itself, they will closely work prior and after loan disbursement with Roma NGO network and its staff in order to address all the challenges that they are facing with their business, with the current context, and to manage to grow and expand their business. REDI idea started back in 2012 when Petrica Dulghero, which is one of the founding members and is the driving force behind the project, and we were participants in the leadership program in Aspen Institute. Then we realized that what we want to do is to create a project that will generate, or at least will start building, the ecosystem around the Roma entrepreneurs. We strongly believe that REDI project will shape the landscape of social entrepreneurship, and especially the Roma entrepreneurship. Why? Because it will help building the necessary data that will lead to the conclusion that there is no difference in lending to Roma entrepreneurs that is doing a business in a certain community from lending to any other entrepreneurs. We just need to have more trust and more, let's say, openness to understand the context and to work with that entrepreneur on building a success story. If you are interested to learn more about REDI's work and about Roma entrepreneurship access to finance, please visit our webpage at www.redi-ngo.eu.